Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, sure.
What's going on, America? I'm the right-winged angel out of America. In this video, we got to talk about Kamala Harris's worst day ever. Oh my God, how embarrassing do you think it is to have to certify your own defeat to Donald Trump, the man that she called a Nazi, a white supremacist, a fascist, literally Hitler? Yeah, she had to certify the election for that man. Can you imagine? And that's not the only embarrassing thing that happened to her today. So let's check this out. By the way, happy January 6th. Now, this video that we're about to watch is Kamala Harris certifying one of the senators, the senator from Nebraska. This is Deb Fischer. And just look at what her husband does. You can probably read that, but it's even better when you can look at it.
Hi.
Do you want to come here, Bruce?
Piece of paper on the ground?
In the middle? Scoot over a little? No.
It's okay, I won't bite. I'm not gonna bite. Don't worry.
Okay. We're ready.
Okay. Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States? Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your work. Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, sure.
Are you going to turn for me?
Okay.
Then just back way just a little bit. There you go. Thank you so much. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If somebody had been calling my wife a fascist, a threat to democracy, whatever names that they thought of to call all Republicans, I probably wouldn't have shook her hand either. So I completely understand where this man is coming from, because this lady has said some evil things about Republicans, about Republican politicians, and also about Republican American citizens. So that's number one of the embarrassing things that happened to Kamala Harris today in her worst day ever. Let's get to number two. Here's her certifying her own defeat to Donald Trump.
The votes for President of the United States are as follows. Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes. Kamala D. Harris
That's right, standing ovation.
Kamala D. Harris of the state of California has received 226 votes.
What y'all clapping for? She lost.
The whole number of electors appointed to vote for Vice President of the United States is 538. Within that whole number, a majority is 270. The votes for Vice President of the United States are as follows. J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio has received 312 votes.
And by the way, I'm a big fan of J.D. Vance. I know there were a lot of people on the right that were very cautious about his nomination for vice president. And I was like, I don't know much about the guy. Let's just see how it goes. And when he got on the campaign trail, oh my God, he hit the ground running, and he was able to combat a lot of the fake news that everybody was saying about Donald Trump. He was able to combat a lot of the things, the talking points from the left, and it was glorious. He did an amazing job on the campaign trail, and he was able to, I believe, help Donald Trump immensely win this election, just because there are a lot of people that were kind of maybe turned off by Donald Trump's attitude, the way he spoke. But when you had J.D. Vance there, it was kind of like, that balancing act. You have somebody who's brash, that a lot of people like the brashness, but some people may not like the brashness, but they like the policies. So for those people, you had J.D. Vance, who was not brash, but still had the same policy. So you were getting a balance there, and I think that was good for a lot of the people who were kind of on the fence about Donald Trump to go ahead and just pull that lever for Trump, because you had J.D. Vance there.
Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota has received 226 votes. This announcement of the state of the vote by the President of the Senate shall be deemed a sufficient declaration of the persons elected President and Vice President of the United States, each for a term beginning on the 20th day of January 2025, and shall be entered together with the list of the votes on the journals of the House and the Senate. Thank you very much.
Let's go, baby. Donald Trump re-elected. I didn't think, a lot of people probably didn't think it was possible. I did. I knew it was possible. I knew what the American people wanted. I knew what the American people didn't want. They did not want 4 more years of the Biden administration. And if you elected Kamala Harris, that's all you would get was 4 more years of the Biden administration. So we wanted change, and that change came in the form of Donald Trump being elected the 47th president of the United States. What a great day this was today. We had Kamala Harris was able to certify the votes, and there was really no opposition, no pushback. I mean, when you have a free and fair election, this is what happens. You have nobody questioning, except crazy people, the results of the election when you have a free and fair election, when there's no funny business that goes on, when there are no votes that just magically appear at the 12th hour or 23rd hour. I don't know how that phrase goes, but no votes magically appeared and changed anything overnight. Everything looked copacetic. Everything looked good when we saw the election results come in, and we basically knew Donald Trump was going to win before the night was over. So that's how it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to get election results the day after, 2 days after, 3 days after, a week after. We're supposed to know right away, because that's how things are done in the majority of countries around the world. But shout out to Kamala Harris. I know I say a lot of bad things about her, but I think she handled this pretty well today. This had to be an embarrassing day, but I think she took it with stride. It kind of makes me see her in a little bit of a different light. I used to think she was an evil person. Same thing with Joe Biden. I used to think Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were evil people. I don't really consider them that evil anymore. They may have an ounce of evil in them, but I don't see them as these horrible monsters that I used to see. I think they're just pawns. They're pawns that are being used by evil people. And those evil people are hiding behind the curtains. Or they could be Barack Obama. But those evil people are controlling Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and making them do things that they may not 100% agree with, but they have been convinced that it's in the best interests of our country, which it's not. They have been coerced into believing an ideology that is evil, but they may not be evil themselves. But only time will tell. But anyway, what do you guys think of Kamala Harris's worst day ever? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.